Let me get all the way through my guitar video review or video vlog on my early channel, and it didn't tell me I completely forgot to review the guitar itself. So here I am today. So take a look at the custom Kraft Les Paul model from 1970. Basically what the company Custom Kraft did was about up to the 70s. They started thinking about in the late 60s, maybe mid 60s, was they took, more famous guitars like a Les Paul or a Stratocaster or something like that, and made a copy of it and sold it for a bit of a cheaper price. So in 1971, my dad bought this guitar, and it was his first electric guitar, and I just passed it down to me. Gibson actually sued the company for making such a good copy of their guitar, and as a result they went out of business, and now this guitar is worth about $6,000 or so. Now, give you an overall view of the guitar. It's a very black, sleek finish. Has I think it's a diamond fret inputs. I forget what they're called. Has a bit of a vintage look and feel to it. It did have a white trim, but it's a bit hard to see. But you can probably see now it's turned to more of a yellowish color. The body is made of a mixture of mahogany and plywood. Standard plastic pickguard. I think it's plastic. Might be a little bit of wood. Switch. You have both pickups. You have the neck pickup. And the bridge pickup. So yeah, you also have bottom two here. They're tone. Top two are volume, and they add tone. Bridge pickup, and neck pickup with tone. So yeah, it also has the Custom Kraft logo, which is hard to get into frame because of how I have my camera set up. There. So overall, a nice guitar. It's actually kind of heavy. It doesn't have a hollow body. It's solid, and the tone is pretty good, in my opinion. You have your two standard, what would be stock pickups. They have some kind of magnetic thing with them. I know about guitars, but I don't know everything about guitars. I'm working on that. You also have your saddle, which I've had some problems with, but not a lot. It's actually a pretty good saddle. Another thing you put the strings in. And as far as tuning goes, it's quite easy. The knobs here are quite responsive. Not a whole lot of resistance. It works pretty well. Also, this finish, like I said, is very kind of a glossy finish, so it's easier to bar. I should have put it in drop D first, but yeah. It's easier to bar, easier to slide up and down the neck because of the smooth surface of the back of the neck. Really helps with that. As far as your sound quality, I have the Mustang 1 set on the orange preset for 65 twin reverb, which is just, you know, standard clean sound, but with a bit of reverb. So I'm going to play something. As you know, that's the intro to Wish You Were Here. It's a very clean sound. It works beautifully with that. Now, as far as playing quality, like I said, it's a copy of the Gibson. It works, from my experience, from the couple of Les Pauls that I've played on, and I've played on a few different ones, and like real Gibson and Epiphone. To me, this feels more like it's up there with your standard actual Gibson guitar that's worth, that you'd pay for at a store, you know, $4,000, $2,000 or so. It excels the Epiphone. Again, this is just my personal opinion. But I did read a funny story online where somebody owned, you know, this particular copy. Not this exact one, but, you know, this model. And what happened was there was a kid down his street that wanted a guitar. So he sold it to him for $10. The kid took the guitar and smashed it to bits in the alley. He says, I regret giving it to him and wish I still had it. I'm like, that's why you never let things go. Well, never let good things go. Of course, I wouldn't sell this. It was my dad's first electric guitar. It means a lot to me. Yeah. So, I'm now going to demonstrate the different switch things with a couple different presets. Bear with me. If you want to get a lot of bass, this is what you do. Yeah. I want to know just how much bass that is. I can actually feel it. And I'm a good half a foot away from my amp. It gives you a general idea of just how much bass you can get. That's the riff I came up with. And this one. That one is actually based off Kashmir. So that's the power of the bridge pickup. No, neck pickup. Now this is with both pickups, and turn the tone all the way down. It's a relatively clean sound. This is more for... If you play it with a chord, you get a bit of issues, but with just single notes it works best. And then bridge. Now, if you want to play something like Run Like Hell, Fender has this thing called Fender Fuse, where you can take your Fender Mustang 1 or what models 1 through, I think, or 5 or 6, get an interface and plug it into your computer, which is what I've done, to get the correct setting for Run Like Hell. I need to put my guitar in drop D, but I'm not going to do it. There's a bit of a delay. I forget what time it is. Not 5:50. I don't know, but there's about 45% feedback, which is what you need. You do need 45% feedback. A bit of an overdrive, and a flanger too. Now also you can add stomp pedals and things to your amp presets on Fender Fuse without having to buy the products, which is just amazing. So we get and a cant bar. Wrong. So yeah, that's basically Run Like Hell. I need to improve. Now, if you're someone who really loves the guitar solos and stuff, like Pink Floyd, if you love Comfortably Numb as much as I do, this is the preset you'd need. So yeah, that's from the bridge pickup. Also, if you like funk, you can add that as well. But Nick, what about its compatibility with other products? I'm glad you asked, anonymous viewer. Glass slide. Works just fine. And something for the people that are wearing earbuds while watching this video. Metal slide. So yeah. Overall, this is a great guitar. If you already have a normal Les Paul, don't try to go out of your way and get this. Just don't. It's not worth your money. But if you don't, I'd recommend picking one up if you can find one. They are very expensive though, but they are nice guitars.